Hi there, this is Kara again, and just wanted to take you from the dashboard, which we highlighted previously, onto the tabs that you will see in the interface. I think it's really important to transition into what you would mainly see as a teacher, and then sort of get a layout, what the template looks like, what the interface looks like from left to right. So the first thing that you go over, of course, remember our home button here, our yellow W in the upper left-hand corner. But also important coming below here, the default is that you're looking at your classrooms. In a later clip, I will go over how you can create groups within your class, and those groups can either be of one student or multiple students. In addition, the next tab that comes over here, it's kind of in the background here, but as soon as you click it, it actually does come alive and become brighter. This is our Manage tab, so this is really where you get sort of the nuts and bolts, kind of enrollment of your classroom, and really to view the results in a very different way by your classroom. Not just by individual student, this would be by your whole class. Going over to our right-hand side here, another tab that you'll see going across, of course, is our dashboard. So that's like your grade book here. And again, the default that you'll see here and the results that your students have accomplished within wowzers. The next tab over to the right, you'll find your time initially being spent here. The Path tab here is really like your plan book. So you're taking everything that we have to offer in wowzers and then placing it or just verifying in some cases what the students will use as they proceed through our program. The last tab that you see here is the Standards tab. This is very useful once your students make about 4 weeks progress, I would say, probably closer to 10 hours worth of work. You'll start to see when you click on the Standards tab that students have accomplished some things by way of your state standards or even Common Core. So that tab would be important to kind of look at in a later time. We don't focus on that initially, but just know that you can certainly use that for intervention and as you proceed through our program down the line. In addition to that, I do like to go back up to the top. You can always search on whether you want to find a student or a certain activity, even a standard number within your state, you can do that. Going across, this is your name. Remember, it's a drop-down menu. The next is very helpful as well. Let me click on this back again here, or click in some other space. The chat is very interesting because from 8 a.m. Central to 5 o'clock Central Time, Monday through Friday, if you click on the chat button here, you will actually access a real person. And when you chat in a question, someone will very quickly respond to you. Someone from our tech team, someone from the professional wowzer side will be able to answer your question, help you out with any issue. Usually what I encourage teachers to do is to use this chat if you need a response anywhere from 1 minute to 30 minutes. Otherwise, you can contact any one of us and we'll be able to get back to you right away. Going across here again, I'm going to close out of the chat, although that will still appear over here on the right-hand side. Going across from chat, we go over to our help. So this help button right up here in particular has to do with frequently asked questions. These, if you click on that, it actually brings up another menu, another tab within your browser, and you can see that these are really, indeed, frequently asked questions here about information, tutorials, and so on. Now, very different, but still just as useful, I think, is what's buried over here on the right-hand side, our Help tab. So no matter what page you're on in wowzers, and actually we're on a fairly useful one here because there's so many things to look at. When you click on the Help tab, these actually produce little pop-up menus that guide you through many tasks that you would have to complete as an administrator or as a teacher here. So say for instance, if you wanted to award coins, which you can actually do and investigate this with your students. If you click on award coins, then what's going to happen is, as you can see here, a little pop-up menu will show you here. Your students earn coins for completing their activities and so on. When you click on next, It will guide you through, select the students that you need to, and so on. So if you're done selecting those students, it will take you through the very steps, so the very next step. So it will gently lead you through exactly what you have to click. In addition to the clips that I have offered on this website here for you, I definitely advise a teacher, if you're a real self-starter and you're comfortable with the interface once you get your students going in here, I would investigate this help tab a little bit further, because this will guide you even deeper into what we have to offer at Wowzers. So it makes it certainly more personalized and very useful experience for your classroom. Thank you. Those were the tabs.